Welcome back to RacingNews.com, everyone. And you're here getting our breakdown for the NFC Championship game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. 49ers have been the upset kings so far of the playoffs, winning on the road twice. They'll have to do it one more time at Los Angeles. The Rams, 3.5-point favorites coming into this one. Papa Dude, where are we landed in this game?
Well, this is going to be an old-fashioned slugfest, I think, between two rivals that go back a long ways. And it's going to be the third time they've played each other this year. The 49ers have won the first two, and they've won 6 in a row in this series over the Rams. I'm a law of averages guy, and I think it's, as we were mentioning on the podcast today, hard to beat a good team twice. I don't know that I've seen anybody beat a good team 3 times. It's been a long time. So it's going to be difficult for the 49ers. However, how can it get any more difficult than what these last 3 weeks have been for them? Not very many teams could have pulled this off. They had to win at LA in the last regular season game of the year to get in the playoffs. And a lot of people didn't think they could do it because the Rams had a lot on the line in that game too. And they went in there, made a great comeback, showed a lot of courage, won in overtime to just make the playoffs. So then they had to go to Dallas. They were heavy under, I think it's 5 points, 3 points, something like that.
It's 3.5. Yep.
3.5 going into that game. Mm-hmm. And they beat them. Mm-hmm. And rather handily, really.
Yeah. Blew it late, but yeah.
They did. Mm-hmm. They dominated them for a long time, and that's a very good Dallas team.
Yep.
And then nobody gave them much of a shot at Green Bay last week. And the way that game started, Green Bay took the opening kickoff, smashed it right down their throat. The 49ers didn't get a first down until the middle of the second quarter. A lot of teams would have quit. No, they hung in there, came back, and won another one in dramatic fashion in the snow, in Green Bay, in frigid temperatures, which nobody said they could do. So you got to give them a chance in this game. And again, each week we say, well, Jimmy Garoppolo will be the difference, and he will cost them the game. And so far, he hasn't played that well, but they've been able to overcome it. Can they do it again? That's the key against a tremendous Rams team with a great defensive front and a great quarterback who's played. Well, we can't call him great yet, but he's had a great year under a lot of pressure. And he's proven a lot of people that he's pretty damn good. So I like Stafford a lot. Their receiving core is great. Cooper Kupp he should be the most valuable player when you get.
I agree. Yep.
What a season.
Fantastic.
It's just unbelievable. And he just makes plays. So I think the Rams will be able to control the 49ers a little bit. The 49ers can run the ball, and they've got to be able to run the ball, as you were saying today, to kind of take that pass rush away that the Rams are going to put on him. Deebo Samuel, what a game he played.
Yeah, he's been incredible this last half of the year.
He has, and he's a weapon. The 49ers have got weapons. They're tough. They're gritty. It's going to be 50-50 in the stands between their fans and the Rams, so there's not a whole lot of home field advantage. I am really looking forward to this one. I'm glad this is the night game where we can sit back and just enjoy an old slugfest. I think it's going to be a boxing match between these two.
I do too.
I'm going to go with the Rams at 3.5. I think they can cover that.
I'm going to go with the Rams as well. If you watch the first game between these two and you referenced the 49ers got way behind, it looked like they were done. And like you said, the New Orleans Saints would have been in the playoffs if the 49ers lose that game. They come roaring back. And, as much crap as people want to give Jimmy G, very little time left. They were down 7, backed up at the shadow of their own goal line, and went down and scored and tied that game and then won in overtime. So, he's got some moxie about him. He's not the greatest, but he definitely has won some big games, in the past. Obviously, they went to the Super Bowl just 2 years ago. That being said, I am going to take on the Rams here, minus a 3.5. I agree, though. It's going to be a good game. I think this is the most competitive of the two this weekend. So I definitely agree. So listen, we were split on a lot of games last week. This week, we're going to take the same team. So hopefully that works out for us. Any final thoughts before we sign off?
No, I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is going to be an old-fashioned football game. I'll be surprised if it's a blowout. It'll surprise me.
Yeah, I think the 49ers can definitely make this thing close and give them a run for their money. I just think in the end, the Rams a little bit too explosive. The big key, the Rams, hey, quit blowing leads. They blew a big lead and ended up winning both of these. Lost, I'm sorry. The 49ers game blew a big lead, and then last week won, but still blew a big lead against Tampa. So that'll be another key, holding on to those leads. All right, guys, enjoy the NFL playoffs this weekend. I think they're going to be a lot of fun. It may not be as much fun as last weekend, but I still think we're going to have a good time. So if you like this video, hit like. If you really like us, you can hit subscribe and get alerts whenever we go live or whenever we do videos like this. Good luck to everybody playing this weekend in the NFL games and all sports around the country.